Hello, your friendly neighborhood quarter guy here. Who am I kidding? I'm not feeling so friendly today. Yeah, I saw the Xbox One reveal, and I thought I'd offer my thoughts on it. It sucked! I mean, seriously, Microsoft had one job, to sell their console to hardcore gamers, and as far as I see it, they absolutely failed in every aspect. I mean, seriously. I should have seen the first red flag the moment they said that they were going to make it pretty much an all-in-one entertainment system. I mean, the Xbox 360, for all the flaws it had, was at least game-centric. Indie-friendly? Yeah, well, maybe not so much, as it went on, but still. I mean, seriously. Seriously, with everything that happened with everything that happened at the conference, they pretty much shot themselves in the foot. No, scratch that. The head. They shot themselves in the fucking head. I mean, for crying out loud. Okay. First, they shot the system, and it doesn't look really appealing. It looks like an old VCR, and yeah, they have a new Kinect. A new Kinect. As if the old one wasn't bad enough. And this one looks even more intrusive. It's like, it's a 1080p camera, so what? And then the features that they highlight. Do they highlight the games? No. They highlight features like being able to switch from your gameplay to your TV, and interacting with TV through, like, for example, watching sports with fantasy, the Xbox Guide, voice command. You see, just a sec. I actually think I have what might pass for a prototype. You see this? This is called a remote control. Yeah. This is the sort of thing that the Xbox One is coming off as. Yeah. And then we see like stuff like, yeah, Forza. I don't really care about Forza. And then EA. Oh my god, EA. Apparently they've made some sort of, it's something that I can only see as what I would consider gaming's equivalent of a deal with the devil. Yeah. They're ditching season passes, well, which seems good at first, but seems really insidious when it comes to something I'll mention later on. Apparently they have some deal with Microsoft, not sure if it's exclusive or not, but they've got a new engine for the Xbox One. Yeah. Not a fan of EA Sports, especially when they're essentially pretty much the same game every year with just roster updates. And then they get to a game that people care about, and it's Call of Duty. A game that's going to be coming out on the major consoles. And instead of showing off footage of like actual gameplay, they instead show off trailers and tech specs and get this, dogs and arm hair. Seriously, who cares how realistic the arm hair looks unless you're a real graphics whore? I mean, really, for all this talk about gameplay, wouldn't it hurt to show off like, oh, I don't know, gameplay? I mean, really, Microsoft. And it just gets worse. From what I've heard, there's like, it doesn't have to be always on, but apparently it needs to be online to register your game, from what I've heard. Yeah, you have to register your game, mandatory hard drive install from what I've heard. I don't know if it's true or not. I hope for their sake it's not. And get this. Reports say that if you want a friend of yours to borrow it, they have to pay a fee. From what I've heard, it might actually be the cost of the game itself. I mean, what's the point of having used games if you have to pay to reuse them? I mean, jeez. I don't know. I don't know what Microsoft's thinking. If you're not going to bring out the big guns at the reveal, why do the reveal? Microsoft, because with this, they might as well just throw away the whole console generation. It might as well be just Sony versus Nintendo. At least the PS4 is looking more game-centric than the Xbox One. However, more recent news is a bit more positive. Arc System Works revealed a trailer for Guilty Gear X3. No, I'm sorry. Guilty Gear Xrd. I don't know where they came up with that name. But man, it looks so hype. I mean, seriously. You have conversation going on, and the gameplay looks awesome. I'm not sure if it's actual gameplay yet, but yeah, it's in development. Hopefully it's multi-platform, because the more people who get the chance to play Guilty Gear Xrd, the better. Anyway, quick status update. Top 10 Healers is coming along really well. I'm well into the editing phase. So that should come pretty soon. And on to user questions. 3 this evening. Well, this morning, or depending on when you see it. First, Kingdom Fantasy Omega asks, have you ever played the Megaman Battle Network or Star Force games? Good question, because if there's one franchise I just can't seem to shut up about, it's Megaman. I mean, in almost every one of my countdowns, I've found an excuse to talk about something about Megaman. But yeah, I have played the Battle Network and Star Force games. And, for the most part, Battle Network was really good, with the exception of 4. I mean, did you really think it was a good idea to have to play through the game 3 times, and with fake difficulty increases, no less? I mean, really? What's the point? Star Force, my thoughts are as follows. First one, okay. Second one, sucked. Third one was really good. So, yeah, I have played the Star Force and Battle Network games. Okay, JC47654 asks, what is your opinion on Persona 4 Arena? I like it. It's a really good fighting game, great engine, great physics. Arc and Atlas really made a good one there. I mean, with Arc System handling fighting games, you pretty much know it's going to be a solid fighting experience. And with Atlas, they have a thing for crafting good stories. I'm not that far into the regular Persona 4, but so far I'm shaping up to really like it. Actually, I'm going to confess something. Arena was the first Persona game I've ever played. So there's that. Last question comes from Bubbles is Hot 46853. If Tome was a real MMO, what would your character class be? What's Tome?